Hey, this is Aunt Kendall here from Revisionist History and Nation of Nobody, and we're really privileged and honored to be part of the Reconsidered episode. Um, so I just want to talk a little bit about these shirts that we brought today. So the whole idea behind Nation of Nobody is to create art without ego. One of the mantras that we've been saying a lot is collective art, minds, emotion, and intelligence. And as a creative collective, Revisionist History is an encapsulation of those aims translated through the medium of streetwear. So the first shirt, or let me back up a little bit and talk about both shirts in kind of a macro way. Each one is a meditation on the person in the photograph, the moment they lived in, and what they represent to culture. The first one, the Thelonious Punk shirt, uses a photograph of Thelonious Monk. And we wanted to kind of showcase his formative years and talk about his rebellious streak in jazz and otherwise. So we gave him the caption Thelonious Punk, and kind of the idea is that it's really easy to be Thelonious Monk when you're established and you're an institution, but it's hard to be Thelonious Monk when you're Thelonious Punk, right? So the second one uses JFK as the principal subject matter, that the OG Widow tee comments more than just what you might see on the surface, which is kind of incendiary. I've gotten a really love-hate reaction from this one, but even more than that, it's a commentary on America as a whole. We want to talk about, you know, some tough things to talk about, right? America's tendency to stop and cannibalize this ages of change, even though we kind of, preach so much promise in this regard and kind of, saying that it's fundamental to the American dream. And the idea behind both of these shirts are to start conversation. I want them to be conversation pieces. I want them to report ideas that maybe don't normally get talked about, but maybe need to be talked about at length. In fact, our brand and our underlying intention is very much to look at these people that changed their status quo, how they looked at the world and how they dissected the world and kind of their thought patterns and how we can mimic them and maybe change the world we live in today.